You're welcome to the training, how to earn 2.875 million in 30 days with a virtual coaching program, and how you can apply the same strategy in your own business. That is going to be the focus of this training. Now, this training is going to be the fastest way that anybody can hit a seven-figure income in 30 days or less with a high-ticket virtual coaching course. And this can be done without doing affiliate marketing, without blogging, without network marketing, without importing products from China, and without joining any form of business opportunity or the next. Before we get started, I want to put across this disclaimer because my lawyer asked me to put it across to you. Now, here goes. The content of this training is extremely powerful when applied. Use it at your own risk. I am not making any claims as to the amount of money you will make by undergoing this training and applying it to your business. Many people are going to make millions using it. Others will make nothing, depending on whether they applied it, their circumstances, their strengths, their resources, abilities, and weaknesses. All of these factors are not within my own control, and hence, even though this training is a powerful one, it is not a get-rich-quick opportunity. Effort is required to make it to work for you. Hence, the information I'm presenting to you is for educational and entertainment purposes, and you should fully indemnify, hold harmless, and defend Shield Marketing Solution and Joe Okoro from all claims, liabilities, losses, costs, and expenses by taking this course and implementing it. Now that I have made my lawyer happy, we can now proceed to the real lesson for today. If you stay to the end of this training, I'm going to give you a blueprint called High Ticket Sales Funnels for Coaches and Consultants. You are getting it absolutely free of charge. I'm going to show you how to get this at the end of this webinar, but you must stay till the end. You must watch it to the end. Now, who is this training meant for? Note that this training is not for everyone. It is not for people who want to get rich quick using the internet. It is not for people who are broke and looking for a way to make fast money or pay the rent or school fees of their children by this month end. In other words, it is not for desperate people. It is not for anyone who jumps from one money-making opportunity to the next. It is not for people who are not willing to stick to one model of money-making opportunity. I hope you are getting who this training is not for. Now, who is this training meant for? This training is specifically meant for the following categories of people: coaches and consultants, teachers and trainers, authors, speakers, and knowledge experts. I hope you understand what knowledge experts are. A knowledge expert is someone who has a knowledge in any particular area of life, and the person can impart that knowledge. It is also meant for advisors, high-end service providers, alternative health experts, bloggers, internet marketers, or network marketers, and anyone who wants to make a living from his knowledge or from her knowledge or experience or expertise, and you would like to create immediate positive results for your own clients, customers, or patients. So these are the categories of people that this training is specially meant for. Now, this is what you're going to learn in this training. I'm going to show you a new method to generate a high 6 or 7-figure income in 30 days or less, selling nothing but private virtual coaching courses without doing any of the following: blogging, without doing affiliate marketing, without doing network marketing, without importing products from China and struggling to sell it, without creating any big information course that takes too much of your time and energy. You're also going to learn how to make 10 times your current income with a high ticket coaching course. You're going to learn how to create a high ticket coaching course that doesn't take too much of your time, that doesn't take too much of your effort, and gives you better results for your students. You're going to learn how to sell your coaching courses without writing a single line of sales copy. In other words, you don't need a sales letter to make this work for you. Now, this training is going to be a turning point in your life if you take time to implement what you are learning, and if you take time to actually start a virtual personal coaching in your own business. If you can add it as one of your profit points in your own business, it's going to be a turning point in your life. It's my promise to you. By taking up this event or this training, you are going to experience changes. Mark this very day in your calendar, the day you're watching this training, because today is the day everything in your life changes for good. And that involves the amount of money you make, the vacations you take, if you are the type that already takes vacation, and if you're not the type that takes the vacation, you start taking vacations. The house you live in, the car you drive will never be the same again. Make no mistake, you will remember this day for the rest of your working life. You are going to see how you can turn a high-ticket coaching course into a business, and that business will turn or result into a cash machine for you. High-ticket coaching is like an ATM for honest people. It has completely changed my life and my business, and I know it is going to do the same for you. That is a promise. Okay? Now, before we get started, I want you to do the following. I want you to put your phone on silent mode or switch it off. I want you to close your doors and tell your family not to disturb you because you are in a training. I want you to close your Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, email, Twitter, because all of this affects the bandwidth you are using to watch this training. I want you to turn off your TV. I want you to turn off your radio, close your web pages and every distractions around you so that you can focus. I want you to make the time investment you spend watching this training a very important one. I want your full attention on this training because this training is about to change your financial life for good. Who is Joe Okoro? I like to introduce myself in every of my training because most of my training, you see new ones attending for the first time. So in case you're a new person who do not know who Joe Okoro is, I'm going to give you a very brief introduction of my person. I'm an internet marketer, a blogger, coach, and consultant. I am the creator of the following best-selling internet programs: the Blockcash University, the Traffic Control Blueprint, YouTube Traffic Plan, Ready-Made Niche Blogs, and the Inbox Marketing Formula. This one is currently loading. I currently have niche blogs in the following markets: health and fitness, marriage and relationship, make money online. For the past 10 years, I've been making a full-time income working from the comforts of my home. In fact, some of my students call me the guru of the gurus because some of them say that what they have learned from me is so great for them, and that some of the internet marketers that they know confess to actually learned from me. So they call me the guru of the gurus. Why am I qualified to be your coach? These are the reasons. For the past 10 years, as I said earlier, I have accumulated vast online marketing experience, and as a result, I know what works and what doesn't. I have written a lot of ebooks over the years. I have written over 1,000 published online articles on entrepreneurship and other niches. I have created membership programs. I have done group coaching, email coaching. I have created large home study courses. I have done one-on-one coaching, and I'm still doing it. I have done importation of products, drop shipping. I have done network marketing and affiliate marketing. I have done blogging in different niche markets, and I'm still doing it. I have seen it all, everything that makes it possible for one to make online on the internet. I know about all of them. As far as internet marketing is concerned, I know what works and what does not work. So I am qualified to teach you. Let's look at what some of the people who want to make online do online. What the majority of people who are online, the efforts they are making to make money online. These are the things they are doing. They set up free blogs with the intention of making money. They join one shiny business opportunity after the other. They sell tiny information products between the range of 2,000 to 5,000 naira. And in fact, many of them struggle to do 100K per month. They import products from China and they struggle to sell it. They make peanuts from Fiverr and other job sites. They struggle with a network marketing business opportunity, but not getting ahead no matter how hard they try to. They sell dreams like cryptocurrency programs when they know their customers will not make money from it. They set up a website without knowing how to get customers to their website. So these are the things that a lot of people, or the majority of people who come online with the intention of making money, do online, and they are not getting ahead. Now that we have gotten that out of the way, I want you to know that the reason why these people are not getting the result they so desire is because they are clueless, even though their intentions are good. They are clueless. They do not know the way forward or the best way to make their businesses profitable. However, the method I use to create an income online over the years is a proven and result-oriented method. What method is that? That method is based on only one concept, and that concept is the concept of teaching, or the teaching concept. Of course, if you know my background, you know that I am a teacher. When I graduated from school, I taught for some years, and using my experience as a teacher, I have used it to help tons of people to also generate the same result I'm generating. And some of my students are even generating better results than I am doing. So the teaching concept is the method I use in all my money-making activities online. In fact, majority of them actually. Now, why does the teaching concept work? Well, the reason is because teaching sells. If you give out information and you teach along the line, you educate people, you entertain people, you inform people, and if you make recommendation along the line, it will sell out. It is my experience. It is the experience of a lot of people. So if you can teach and package your knowledge in different formats, then you will surely make a living online, selling whatever it is that you have packaged for people to learn from. However, I'm going to take the concept of teaching and turn it into a new and developed superior way of teaching people. In fact, I have actually done this. I have developed that teaching model into a superior way of teaching people. And of course, that is why you are at this event. I'm going to show you how to make mega income teaching people with what I have for you. And that system is called a virtual coaching program. It is easier, it is faster, it is extremely lucrative. I call it the virtual personal coaching, or you call it VPC course for short. This is a personalized or one-on-one, time-restricted and virtual coaching program on a specialized topic. You can see that I have underlined the keywords in my definition of a virtual personal coaching. It is personalized or one-on-one. It is time-restricted and virtual. It is on a specialized topic. So further teachings on this very business model is going to be based on these keywords that I have just highlighted. Now, how does a virtual personal coaching work, or how does a VPC course work? Let's look at it. It is a one-on-one coaching program that is done online. It is a time-restricted coaching. That means it begins and ends at a specific date. My own personal recommendation is you can do it or set it up for 4 weeks or 28 days. The lessons are delivered weekly. The delivery format can be any of PDFs, video, audio, a webinar, Skype, Google Hangout, or Zoom meeting, or any of the webinar softwares that is available to you. Each delivery method explains concepts and how to implement action steps, as well as take-home assignments that will help students to get results. It's a live but virtual coaching. A virtual is something that is a virtual coaching is a coaching that is done online. It is just like a live seminar that you do with people live in a closed room. However, this one is virtual. People come together at the same time, you discuss, you teach them live while connected on the internet. So that is how a virtual personal coaching work. Now, why do people prefer a virtual personal coaching program? Well, these are the reasons. Students are able to receive personalized instructions based on their particular need. The second reason is they are able to communicate directly or one-on-one with their mentor or the course instructor. It is not a generalized course, but very specific to the need of the student. A virtual personal coaching program forces students to become accountable. And because of the accountability nature of a virtual personal coaching program, the chances of success for your students is increased. And most times, the students reach their target. All of these factors make a virtual personal coaching program very valuable to the student. Now, guess what? Do you know that people are willing to pay huge amounts of money for personalized coaching programs? Why? Because the chance of getting results from a personalized virtual training program is indeed very, very high. So people are willing to pay large sums of money for it. Now, how do you deliver your VPC course? Let's look at how it is done. Once in a week, students are sent a copy of that week's lesson. It could be any of PDF, a recorded video, an audio training, or a combination of any of this. At the end of each week's training, you ensure that each student gets to complete assignment or task given to them, and they report back to you for evaluation before the next training is delivered or commenced. Ensure that the content of your training is intensive and that the consumption time is 1 hour minimum. Allow students, if they need extra help, to contact you between weekly lessons on questions or challenges they may have via WhatsApp, phone, email, and of course, you need to create a dedicated email for this very service. On the fourth of the week or on the final week of the coaching, invite the student to join you on a live interactive video call, like a webinar, or you're using Skype or Google Hangouts, where you are going to share laptop screen, review what he has done, and complete the training. This session should not be more than 45 minutes to 60 minutes, or sometimes 90 minutes, depending on the need of the student. Each student is entitled to a 45 to 60 minutes of a live interactive video call session during the entire coaching program. So this is how you deliver the VPC course basically. Now, why is a virtual personal coaching a superior model of teaching? Let's look at them. At the end of a personalized coaching, students are able to accomplish specific goals. Because a VPC program is focused, the success rate is higher due to no information overload, the inbuilt accountability model. Your successful student will develop a closer bond, develop a high level of trust for you, and become your biggest fans, your repeat customers, advocates, and affiliates. That is why the VPC course is a superior model. And furthermore, the VPC model of teaching is better than selling ebooks. It is better than doing video training products. It is better than creating membership program because it has an element of one-on-one coaching. It has an element of one-on-one direct interaction with the students and the course instructor. Why should you build a business around a VPC coaching model? The first reason is it is very easy to create a virtual personal coaching course. It is unlike creating a video course that has like 24 modules, 60 videos, 100 hours of content, 100 pages of content. I mean, who has time for all of that? Unlike creating a membership program that you add content every week or every month, a virtual personal coaching course is unlike any of this. A VPC course is delivered weekly in modules, and these weekly modules are short and they are laser focused. You do it once and the course is completed. A VPC course don't take a lot of time. Only a small percentage of your students will actually feel the need to reach out to you for help. You can charge premium prices due to the specialized focus and personal interaction that a VPC course has. And based on my own personal experience in the Nigerian market, I recommend that you price your VPC coaching between 50,000 to 200,000 naira per client for a 4-week or 6 weeks coaching program. Okay, that is what the Nigerian market can afford conveniently, between 50 to 200,000 per client for a 4-week or 6 weeks coaching. Okay, however, your price should not be below 25,000. 25,000 naira should be the least price or the least amount you should charge, nothing less than that. Now, there are two major concerns that people have about the VPC model. Let's look at them one after the other. The first one is people ask, how do I get high ticket coaching clients? In other words, what they are asking is, how do I find people who have the money to pay for my coaching services? That is the first concern. Let's look at the second concern. The second concern is people say that I can't charge big money online because I haven't sold online. In other words, what they are saying is, why should I charge people big money like 25,000, 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 for a short period of 4 weeks? Well, I'm going to tackle each of these questions one after the other. Let's look at the first concern. How do I get high ticket coaching clients? Well, for people to pay you big money for coaching, you must be able to build trust and get them to pay you. In other words, trust is the first factor you have to accomplish. Now, there are two ways of building trust. There is the slow way, there is the fast way. Let's look at the slow way. The slow way is you can start blogging, you can attract traffic to your blog, and you start building readers. The way Linda Ikeji did it, the way I have done. This method works, and it still works. Of course, at some point, you are going to still use it. However, this is a slow way of building trust. Another way is to build an email list. You start a newsletter, you nurture, and along the line, you sell products. This method is still working. However, it's a slow method, and at some point, you also need to build it this way. Now, let's look at the fast way of building a trust online. The first way is building trust and getting a high-ticket coaching client, okay? Now, the first one is using a blog post. Do you know you can actually use blog posts to get your high-ticket coaching clients? How do you do that? How do you do that? First, you create a blog post. It must be educational content about the topic your niche market is interested in. You drive traffic to that blog post with Facebook ads or any other method of advertising. You get them to apply for your coaching at the end of a blog post. Okay? Once they apply, you get their details, you get them on the phone, and you close the deal. The other fast way to build trust and get a high-ticket coaching client is using webinars. If you have access to webinar software, you can create a webinar to sell your coaching. Drive traffic to that webinar with Facebook ads. You get registration. During your webinar or during your training, just as I'm doing now, at the end of it, invite them for a free consultation call or a free consultation for your services. Let them apply for that. On application, you get them on the phone and you close the deal. So if you're wondering how do you get a high ticket coaching client, this is how you do it. Using a blog post and using a webinar help you to qualify, to pre-sell each of your clients. All those people that are interested will be filtered to register or to apply at the end of either your coaching when you are using a webinar or at the end of your blog if you write a blog post. Okay, so that is how to go about it. Now let's look at a pictorial illustration of what I have just uh, taught you, using blogs to get a coaching client. This is how it looks. From Facebook, you direct traffic to a blog post. A lot of people will read. Only those that are interested will apply for your free consultation. You get them on phone and you close the deal. It is very simple but very super effective. Let's look at the webinar model. You direct traffic from Facebook to the webinar. At the end, offer them a free consultation. On application, you get them on phone, you close the deal, you start working together, and you make your money. It is very simple and super effective. Okay? Webinars are, however, the most powerful and fastest way to convince a cold prospect to a customer. Why? Because they can ask questions on the spot, they can hear your voice, see your screen, see you if you enable it, they can interact with others in the webinar room, you can demonstrate your value in real time and get response on the spot. So if you have access to a webinar, it also works fine. That does not mean that using a blog post do not work. Of course, when you are starting, you can use that. It also works as well. Now let's look at the second concern, concern 2. I can't charge big money online because I haven't sold online. I want you to understand this. Anyone who is paying you to solve a problem. If you can't solve that problem, you cannot charge any amount for it. Have that at the back of your mind. You can charge premium prices based on 2 factors. The first one is on the value of your coaching. And the second one is on the outcome you deliver. You can see that I embolden value and outcome. So you charge premium prices based on the value of the outcome you deliver. In other words, you charge people based on the value of the result they will get after undergoing your training. Understand that. So the question now is, what is the value of your outcome for a student, for a client, for a patient? Let's look at some scenarios in different niche markets. Let's assume you want to coach someone who is having problem getting a partner, getting a date. You could approach the person and ask the person this type of question. Would you pay me 50,000 if I coach you on how to find the woman or man of your dreams? Now look at that underlined statement, how to find the woman or man of your dream. That is the outcome. What value does the client attach to this outcome? Would you pay 50,000? So you are charging them based on the value of result you get for them. Let's look at another scenario. For someone looking for the fruit of the womb who may have tried for 5, 6, 7, 8 years without success, you could approach that person and ask this question. Would you pay me 100,000 if I can coach you on how to conceive naturally? What is the outcome? The outcome is how to conceive naturally. What value do you think someone looking for the fruit of the womb who has spent tons of money attaches to conceiving naturally? Would you pay 100,000? A lot of people will go for this. A lot of people can even afford to pay more than this. Now let's look at another scenario. Let's look at someone suffering from a painful health issue. You can approach that person and ask, would you pay me 100,000 if I can coach you on how to live your life without arthritis, high blood pressure, diabetes, etc., depending on whatever painful health issue the person is going through? What is the outcome? The outcome is living a life without any of these aforementioned diseases. What is the value? Would you pay 100,000? What value do you think a person who has been suffering from arthritis or high blood pressure or diabetes places on living his life without those diseases? A lot of people definitely would pay more than 100,000. Let's still look at another scenario. For someone who wants to lose weight, you could ask, would you pay me 50,000 if I can coach you on how to lose weight and never gain it back? A lot of people have been struggling for ages to lose weight without success. What value are you giving? The value is a program worth 50,000. What is the outcome? Losing weight and never getting it back. Do you think a student who has been struggling for many years to lose weight without success will pay you 50,000? The answer is yes, and of course some will even pay you more. And last but not the least, let's look at someone who wants to make money online. You could ask that person, would you pay me 150,000 if I can teach you how to make 500,000 every month of your life? What is the outcome? The outcome is making 500,000 every month. What value do you think someone who wants to make 500K every month attaches to this outcome? Would you pay 150,000? Of course, we see it all the time happening. People paying huge amounts, hundreds of thousands to government agencies to secure them government jobs because they feel that those jobs are sustainable, that those jobs are reliable. They can rely on them because people attach importance to the outcome of the value you deliver. And that is why you can get away with charging big amount of money for coaching. So the bottom line is you charge people based on the outcome of the results that you are going to deliver for them. Okay? Now, what does it mean to charge people based on an outcome that you deliver to them or based on the result you deliver to them? It means that you must be able to deliver on your promise. Okay? It also means that you must be very good at what you do. If you are not good at what you do, it will be backfire. And it does not mean that you need to be an expert. Take note. It does not mean you need to be an expert. You can be good at something without being an expert at that thing. So you must be very good at what you do. You must deliver results. In other words, if people follow your strategy step by step, they will surely get results. You must make sure of that. And that means you will be dedicated to getting results for your clients, customers, or patients. If you charge low prices, people will perceive you as cheap and your business will struggle. Why? Because people attach more importance and value to premium price services and products. And that is why your business as a consultant or as someone who runs a high ticket coaching program will succeed. You must understand that your charges are based on the value of the services that you offer. Hence, charging low prices or giving discount is not and never an option in your business. Okay? It's either the person gets it or the person do not get it. Okay? You must charge premium prices from day one. From the first day you are starting, your charges must be high. Set the charges, standards for your business. Okay? That is what it means that is what it means to charge high for your coaching businesses or to charge based on the outcome of your results. Okay, so how many times can you offer a VPC course per year? Let's look at some of the times you can do that. You can offer it multiple times in a year. You can limit enrollment to maybe 25 to 50 students each time you open it up, and you can open it up maybe a few times in a year. And why should you limit enrollment to 25 to 50 students? So that you will always have demand for it whenever you open it. You can offer it twice a year. You can also offer it quarterly or every 2 months if you like. But don't offer it every month so that it does not lose value. And if you have an email list, so that you do not burn your email list. Okay? People attach importance to things that they feel are valuable. So do it once in a while, quarterly, twice in a year, or every 2 months. Now, let's look at how you can build multiple income streams with virtual personal coaching. You can duplicate your virtual personal coaching course in every specialized topic that you can teach in your business. So what we are seeing is if you're a fitness expert, you can create a virtual personal coaching on that topic. If you're an investment expert, you can also create a virtual personal coaching on that topic. So you can do more than one virtual personal coaching course or business and add it to your business to form one income stream for your business. So you can create 2, 3, 4, or as many virtual personal coaching as you can possibly master. Once you have created a virtual personal coaching course, it becomes easier to create another one because you now have a template, you now have a design, a blueprint to follow. Now let's look at some income potential that a virtual personal coaching can give to you. Let's look at two scenarios. Scenario one, let's assume you create one VPC course and you offer it every quarter. That's 4 times in a year. Let's assume that you're going with 25 student enrollment at 25,000 lowest price. 25,000 times 25 students will give you 625k times 4, that is quarterly. It will give you 2.5 million in a year. Let's look at 50 student enrollment. At 50 students, you charge 25k, you get 1.25 million times 4, you get 5 million in a year. At 50 student enrollment and at 50k charge, which is the average price, you do 2.5 million times 4 times, that is 10 million in a year. And this is all from one VPT course done 4 times in a year. Scenario 2, you create 2 VPC courses and you offer it every 2 months, 6 times in a year. So you have 2 courses with 50 student enrollment, that is 50k times 50 students times 6 times 2 VPC courses. That will give you 30 million yearly with just 2 virtual personal coaching courses. 30 million from just 2 VPC courses per year. How much money do you think 30 million is? How do you think your life will change if you have 30 million in a year? Of course, 30 million in a year turns out to be around 2.5 million naira per month. So, do you think that this is something you can do to change the face of your business? Of course, I think so. Now, what about if you can do 3 VPC courses? And what about instead of charging 50,000, you charge 100,000? Or instead of charging 100,000, you charge 150k, or even 200,000. In fact, 150,000 is actually what I charge for my one-on-one coaching. So it is doable. The Nigerian market can muster that amount, 50k to 200k. Are you starting to see how incredibly powerful and lucrative a virtual personal coaching course can do to your business? What I have just showed you is the inner working of the exact system I have personally used to add an extra 7-figure monthly income stream to my existing businesses using nothing but virtual private coaching. As you may already know, I charge 150,000 for my own one-on-one coaching, and I have gotten dozens of students who have already applied to work with me, and some of them have already gotten results from doing this. And since I have dozens of them, some of them who have gone ahead to implement what I thought are getting results. Let's look at just 2 case scenarios of successful students that I have personally coached my one-on-one coaching program. One-on-one coaching program. The first one is Dr. Gilbert Inaji. He has the website drgilbert.com. After undergoing my one-on-one coaching program, Dr. Gilbert started a virtual coaching business for his business, and he started to charge women 200k for 4 weeks of coaching on fertility. In fact, recently he got a woman from UK who paid him $1,000 for the same service. He takes 5 to 10 students per month, and he do a high 6-figure monthly coaching from the comfort of his home. Before this time, Dr. Naji Gilbert was working at a hospital, but immediately after the one-on-one coaching and he set up his business, he quit and started doing business online with a virtual personal coaching program, and he's doing 6 figures, a high 6 figures every month. The second case study is Dr. J. Ifani Ugu. He is located at megzone.com.ng. That is his business website. After undergoing my one-on-one coaching, Dr. J. Ifani turned his struggling coaching business from a low 6-figure business that he was doing about 100k per month to a 7 or 8-figure monthly income business. On January 2018, he did 11 million from his coaching business, and he continues to do a high 7-figure income every month. Dr. J. Ugu's niche is on investment. He's a wealth coach. So he is not practicing his profession as a medical doctor, whereas the other doctor is practicing his profession. So what it shows is that you can actually excel as a virtual personal coach in any market of your choosing. The fact that I use two doctors do not mean that this program is specifically meant for experts or for people that have specialized career or training. Anyone can do it. You don't need to be a specialist, okay? Now it's your turn. Are you someone who has a passion for something you know will help people? Can you deliver great value to a target audience? Do you perceive the incredible potential? Do you perceive the power and opportunity of leveraging a virtual personal coaching in your own business? If you answer yes to that question, then there is an opportunity now open for you where I can work directly with you to implement all the strategies and tactics I have just shared with you quickly and easily. I'm introducing my new program, the Virtual Personal Coaching. I have created an 8-week coaching course for you called the Virtual Personal Coaching Program, or the VPC course, where I break down the complete system step by step and teach you how to implement it in your own business. Once you complete the training, you'll be fully set to start your own virtual personal coaching business. And if you already have a business, you can add it to your existing businesses to create an additional income stream. And as your coach, you will have direct access to me to walk you through step by step if you're stuck anywhere. That's what you're going to get from the Virtual Personal Coaching Program, or the VPC course. The first section is talking about steps to creating a virtual personal coaching. Okay. The first module on that section 1 is picking a profitable topic. On this module, you are going to learn how to pick a lucrative coaching topic that matters to a segment of people. You are also going to learn how to segment your market, or how to get a topic, and I will give you guidance on how to structure that topic and get paid for your coaching. You have access to me to help you make decisions and offer suggestions on how you can craft the perfect offer for your target audience. This module is valued at 25,000. Let's look at module 2. Module 2 is talking about developing your coaching content. In this module, you learn how to create and organize your lessons yourself, or collaborate with an expert to create one. You also have direct access to me if you're stuck anywhere to help you develop your content. The value of this module is 25,000. Under section 1, we still have module 3, delivering your live coaching. Under this module, you will learn interactive multimedia live tools to use to dish out lessons that will help your students to get results. You also learn how to share slides, files, and create PowerPoint that will be used for your own lessons. You will learn how to conduct real-time live events using any of Google Hangouts, Zoom Meeting, Skype. You also discover the role of the following delivery formats in your coaching: using a video training, using PDFs, using audio training. This module is valued at 35,000. Now let's look at section 2. Section 2 is steps to marketing your virtual personal coaching program. Of course, you need to market it so that you can get a high paying client for it. Module 4, under steps to market your virtual personal coaching program, is talking about how to get qualified leads for your coaching. Under this module, you are going to learn how to use Facebook to get targeted leads for your coaching, so that by the end of the program, you have students enrolling into your VPC course. You also learn how to use media buys to get qualified subscribers for your coaching program. You also learn how to use YouTube video blogging to create additional income revenue and add targeted coaching clients to your business. This module is valued at 50,000. Module 5, using webinars to qualify your leads. Under this module, you are going to learn a full course on how to sell your coaching with webinars. I'm going to discuss the framework of a successful webinar and how you can develop one for your own coaching business. The value of this module is valued at 50,000 naira. Module 6. Module 6 is talking about getting prospects to apply to work with you. Under this module, I'm going to introduce free tools that you can use to get people to apply to work with you. I will teach you how to structure your application form so that it will convert only serious people who will pay you good money for your coaching. I will reveal to you the secret tactics to get rid of unwanted and unserious applicants. You also learn the model to follow to set up your questionnaire so that it will get a lot of applications. This module is valued at 50,000. Module 7. You're going to learn high ticket coaching sales closing process. Pay attention on this module. In fact, this is the most important module. I'm going to teach you what a discovery call is and how to initiate a discovery call process. I will teach you behind the scene questions to ask to help you close the ideal client to get a qualified prospect who applies for your coaching. I will teach you how to get prospects to pay you immediately you finish with the discovery call. I will teach you exactly what to do when you encounter objections and how to turn a no to yes. In fact, if you do not get it well at the discovery call, you could fail at this point. This module is valued at 100,000. Module 8. The 8 is talking about how you can increase your lifetime customer value of each of your clients. Under this module, I will teach you how to automate your follow-up with your students while still on the program. I will teach you how to increase the money you make from a customer by increasing patronage. In fact, I'm going to teach you how to make your students bring you referrals that will also make you money and also make money for them. This module is valued at 25,000. Now, that is the content of the virtual personal coaching program. Now, what is the real value of this? Looking at the attached amount to each of the modules and based on the 150 coaching program that I currently do with dozens of people, here is the real value of the personal coaching program or the virtual personal coaching program. Module 1, picking a profitable topic is valued at 25,000. Module 2, delivering your coaching content is valued at 25,000. Module 3, delivering your live coaching is valued at 35,000. Module 4, Facebook leads acquisition program is valued at 50,000. Module 5, qualifying leads with webinars is valued at 50,000. Module 6, prospect application process is valued at 50,000. Module 7, high ticket coaching sales closing is valued at 100K. Module 8, increasing lifetime customer value is valued at 25,000. So the total value of the VPC course is 360,000 if you are to pay for it. That is the real worth of the virtual personal coaching program. Now, there are huge bonuses for those who take up this program. What are those bonuses? The first one is bonus 1, the discovery call script. I'm going to give you a discovery call script. This script teaches you the exact ways to frame your questions so that your discourse will go as planned. It shows you the type of question you should ask to elicit the highest positive, enthusiastic response. It shows you how to psychologically influence an applicant to have no other option but to register for your coaching. Without the discovery call scripts, you cannot convert a student for your coaching. Take note, this bonus is valued at 50,000, but you are getting it free. Let's look at the second bonus. The second bonus is the weekly schedule template. This script contains how to schedule your coaching. It shows you how to arrange the curriculum of your coaching from beginning to end. It displays the weekly activity of the program and what to expect each week. It's a schedule, it's a template that I'm going to give to you free. And you are getting it, the value is 15,000. Let's look at bonus 3. Bonus 3 is talking about how to close a high ticket coaching template. This template shows you precise questions to ask that will help the applicants to close himself. It shows you how to fully engage, excite your applicant so that he cannot wait to start your coaching program. It also shows you how to handle objections and how to turn a negative response to a positive one. It also shows you how to get the applicant to pay you premium coaching fees right there on the coaching call or immediately you drop the phone. This script is valued at 50,000. Let's look at bonus 4. Step-by-step webinar blueprint. I'm going to give you a webinar blueprint free of charge. This bonus shows you how to intelligently use webinars to sell any program or coaching. It details the step-by-step approach on intro, body, and conclusion of a webinar presentation. It shows you how to smoothly move from your presentation to introducing your coaching in a way that rhymes with the flow of the training. In summary, you become a webinar guru after studying the webinar blueprint. In fact, this bonus is valued at 40,000. You are getting it free of charge. Bonus 5, you get a 1-hour one-on-one WhatsApp and telephone coaching with me. You have 30 minutes telephone chat with me to review what you have done. You have another 30 minutes free WhatsApp chat time with me for feedbacks and constructive criticism of your program. On this call, you have direct access to me and ask any question you wish to ask. This bonus is valued at 25,000. Bonus 6, free email access to me for 6 months. You have access to my dedicated email address for exclusive coaching students. You also have access to my private phone line where you can reach me during official hours only. These two contacts will allow you to have all your questions, all your challenges and concerns exhausted during the entire 6 months. In fact, this is valued at 150,000. A whole lot, right? Now let's recap at everything you will get with the virtual personal coaching program. Bonus 1, picking a profitable topic, 25K. Bonus 2, module 2, sorry about that. Developing your coaching content, 25,000. Module 3, delivering your live coaching, 35,000. Module 4, Facebook leads acquisition, 50,000. Module 5, qualifying leads with webinars, 50,000. Module 6, prospect application process, 50,000. Module 7, high ticket coaching sales closing, 100,000. Module 8, increasing lifetime customer value, 25,000. Bonus 1, the discovery call script, 50,000. Bonus 2, the weekly coaching schedule template. Bonus 3, closing a high ticket coaching template, 50,000. Bonus 2 is 15,000. Bonus 4, step-by-step blueprint webinar blueprint, 40,000. Bonus 5, 1-hour WhatsApp coaching and telephone, 25,000. Bonus 6, free email access to me for 6 months, 150,000. Total value is 690,000. In fact, that is the value of both the virtual personal coaching and the value of all the bonuses you get as a registrant. Now, what's the investment cost to enroll into the virtual personal coaching course? Well, before I answer that question, let me ask you, what is it going to cost you in potential income loss if you don't invest in this program today? What is it going to cost you in potential income loss if you do not invest in this program today? Let's recap the potential income from a VPC course. Remember, with 25K enrollment of 25 students, you get 2.5 million yearly. With 50K enrollment at 50 students, you get 10 million yearly. That is with one VPC course. With two VPC courses done 6 times in a year, you get 50 students at 50K done 6 times with 2 VPC courses, you get 30 million. So you stand to lose between 2.5 million to 30 million every year if you do not get this course. What about if you can do 3 VPC courses? What about instead of charging 50K and you charge 100K or 150K the way I charge? What do you think the potential will be? Of course, it could also get to 100 million per year for you if you have 2 or 3 VPC courses only from coaching. Okay, the virtual personal coaching course total value, as we have seen, is 690,000. But you're not going to pay 690,000. You're not going to pay 500,000. You're not going to pay 400,000. You're not going to pay 300,000. You're not going to pay 200,000. You are not going to pay 150,000, which is the regular price of the coaching. In fact, that is the regular price I charge for coaching. But you're not going to pay 150,000 naira today. So what are you going to pay? For webinar attendees, the special offer for you. Total value of the VPC course is 690. Regular coaching fee that I charge is 150K. The webinar special offer price is, it is not 100,000. It is not 90,000. It is not 80,000. It is not 70,000. It is not 60,000. You are only paying 50,000. Yes, you are paying just 50,000 for the virtual personal coaching course. Here's how to register for the virtual personal coaching program. Go to www.inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC to complete your payment, and you will be enrolled into the virtual personal coaching program. You have instant access to the intro letter before the class starts. Let's quickly go to the inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC and see the sales page the order page for the virtual personal coaching program. Now that is it. This is where you do your registration. You have the option to pay with Nigerian ATM. That's the first payment option, and you do 50,000. If you look at the left side of the page, you will see the content of the VPC course. If you scroll down, you see the content to the end and all the bonuses that you are getting. Okay, and here you see there is instrumental payment of 30,000 done 2 times for ATM purchases alone. Okay, so that is the link to register for the training program, for the VPC training program. Okay, now let me ask you a question. How many coaching will you sell? With 25 students enrolling at the lowest price of 25K, and you enroll 25 students, you do 2.5 million per year at 625,000 each time you open it. With 50 student enrollment, which is the average price for 50 students, you do 10 million yearly at 2.5 million each time you open it. Register, go to www.inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC. 10 times your investment guarantee. I'm giving you a guarantee. 10 times your investment guarantee. I'm so confident that the VPC course will work for you that I am offering you a 10 times your investment guarantee. Enroll in the VPC course, apply all the steps, and if you don't at least make 500K back to your business, then I will continue to work with you until you do. That is a very strong guarantee. Having a mentor to you make your 500K with a VPC course, that is powerful. Go to register at www.inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC. Now it's time to take your questions. If you want to get your promised gift, go to inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC and download your free gift. It is there. Go there and check it out. Let me quickly show you where it is. If you go down here under the payment page, you scroll down, you see high ticket sales funnel for coaches and consultants. You download it in PDF, okay, and you can now use it. Now the question is, would you pay 50,000 naira now to make 10 million naira per year? Of course, the answer is yes. If you have 50,000 for this program, invest in this program because it's going to change your life. Remember what I told you. Mark this day. It is the most important day in your life. If you enroll into this program, you will see the power of a virtual coaching program in your life. What it has done for me is incredible. In fact, I never knew that a virtual personal coaching is this powerful. If I had known all along, I wouldn't waste my time creating a lot of information products. I would have done a virtual coaching program right from the onset. The crazy thing is, if you invest 50,000, you will make 10 million to 30 million this year, the following year, over and over again. And look at it, just 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira, if you charge a coaching client 50,000 and you are doing and you are getting 20 or 10 to 20 people, it's just one client that it will take you to recover your investment in this program, and the rest is profit for you. Take action and get started now. Go to www.inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC. This program is available for a very limited time. At the bottom of this page, you are going to see the time that we are starting the events for this year. You are going to see the date that we are starting our virtual personal coaching course. Everybody is starting on the same date, so make sure that you register before the deadline. There is a deadline. Once this offer closes, it closes. Now, questions from those that attended this webinar. The questions I'm seeing is, the first one says, why are your students doctors? Well, my students are doctors. The ones I use on this training call are doctors because it happens that doctors were the first people that got results with this. But take note that the second example I showed, Dr. Ifani, who is a doctor, he made his money not from practicing his profession in medicine. He did it as a wealth coach. Okay, he did that 11 million and 7 figures as a wealth coach. His doctor business is still a side business for him. Okay, so even though he's a doctor, he went into entrepreneurship and he still made a lot of money. So what it means is that you can make money irrespective of what you studied in school. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as what you have to offer delivers results to your student, to your client, to your customers, to your patients, or whatever type of people you are teaching. Okay, so that is why I use those examples. You don't need to be a specialist, you don't need to be an expert. However, you need to know what you are doing very, very well, and you must be sure that what you are doing delivers results. The second question is, when is the VPC course starting? Well, in the email I sent you, I told you the date of the VPC course. However, this training, I'm going to post it on a web page, and under that web page, you're going to see the new date of this course. So go down and look below the page where you downloaded this video. You will see the date of our live event when we are starting this course. Everyone is starting on the same date. Go below this page and see that date and work towards registering before that date, because everyone is starting the same time, and once it closes, it closes. Okay, the next question says, must one be an expert to participate? Well, the answer is you do not need to be an expert. However, you need to be able to deliver results in one particular area that people have problems. As long as you're able to deliver results, you should be able to do well as a virtual personal coach. Okay? The next question says, will you teach how to discover a niche market to start a VPC course? Of course. During the training, you notice that I explained different scenarios that you can charge big money from. If you remember, I asked several questions. I asked on the make money niche, I asked on the disease niche, I asked on the fertility niche, I asked on different niches. So it means that you can actually make money. I even asked question on dating niche. If you are good in any area that you know you are sure you can deliver results and you can help someone to achieve results, then you are good to go. I delve into how to discover a niche market that you can actually discover your passion and discover an area that you have excelled in. I help you to unearth that, and you can start a VPC course in that area. Okay. However, this training will give you a background knowledge of how to start a coaching business and be successful at it. If you are not good in any area and you enroll in this coaching program, it's going to give you ideas on the niches you can go into and get results as soon as possible. The next question says, Is there any installment pay plan? Of course, if you go to the inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC, you will see there is an installment plan. The installment plan is 30,000 done 2 times, because this is an 8-week program. 8-week program. Your payment is split into 2. The first month you are charged 30,000. The second month, before you start the second month, you are charged another 30,000 naira. Okay. Now that all these questions are taken care of, it is now time for you to go back and visit www.inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC and do your registration. Okay, I'm still seeing other questions. The other question says, when is the class starting? I have said it earlier. Check below this page where this video is hosted. The new date is there when the class is starting. Okay, check that date and make sure that you do your payment before the class starts. Another question says, when are you opening up the next class? Well, this is a virtual personal coaching. I told you earlier that you can do it quarterly, 2 times in a year, and every 2 months. Well, this coaching program may not be open till towards the end of the year. In my own, I prefer to do it 2 times in a year. That is what I prefer to do it. So every year I will open a course like this 2 times in a year. So the next time maybe at the end of this year or beginning of next year. So if you want to join those who are starting this year, I'll advise you go to inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC and register today. Make sure you are among those people that will take the first class. Remember, I say you should mark today. This is going to change your life. The type of car you drive, the house you live in, the vacations you take, if you're the type that takes vacation, everything about you will change. The school your children go to, once you start a virtual personal coaching program, your life will never be the same. This is a new program. It is the program that I have been using behind the scene to make an extra 7 figures in my business, apart from my blogging business, apart from my other businesses that I do to add serious income to my business. So if you want to grow a business by the side, make sure you go for this program, and I promise you it will change your life. Remember my guarantee, 10 times your investment back guarantee. I guarantee that you make at least 500K if you take up this program. And remember, if you are charging 50,000 per coaching client, you only need just one person, one student, one client, one patient to make the money you invested in this program back, and every other thing is pure profit. I hope to see you in the class. Check the date below. There is a countdown timer below this page, and as soon as the countdown timer hits 0, we start, and the coaching class will be closed till end of the year or next year. I wish to see you in the class on the virtual personal coaching, and I hope to make you a successful virtual personal coach. Take action and get started now. Go to www.inboxmarketingformula.com/VPC. This opportunity is available for a very, very limited time. Go now, do your payments, and then you're welcome to a whole new way of making a living online. Thank you for the time you spent in watching this program. Thank you for coming to this event, and I wish to be your coach and make you successful as a virtual personal coach. Have a great day. Goodbye.